It's Rada again. Welcome to another interview. But today it's Friday, and I usually do it on Thursdays. But since it's my birthday, I have a very very special interview today, and I actually don't know how to start, and I don't know how to introduce him. I maybe I'll just
Well, I can introduce myself first. I'll say happy birthday,
yeah.
Rhoda.
Thank
Um,
you so much, Dareen.
for those of you that don't know me, my name is Dareen Ewert, and Rhoda and I work together. And I've been doing internet marketing for since 2007, so quite a while, 12 years or so. And my partner Mike and I put together a system about 3.5 years ago that we've taught other people how to do sort of the same thing that we do. Once we realized that our business was scalable, we thought, hey, why not teach it to other people as well? And Rhoda is one of those people.
Yes,
So
I am. So, but Darren, please share with us your story. What was your job history before going online? I want to know more about you. We want to.
before going online, well, yeah, I have a long history. um, my very first job was working for McDonald's when I was 15 years old. If you want to go back that far. But I think that's important because it taught me, a lot about systems. I mean, say what you want about McDonald's, but they're one of the biggest corporations in the world, and they're very systematic in their training processes and everything. So that kind of set the stage, I think, for my, kind of learning how to use systems and how to always improve efficiency and that kind of thing. And then I've had many jobs since then. I've bartended, I've worked at coffee shops, I worked in a couple different call centers. One was for TELUS, which was another big telecom corporation here in Canada. And that was kind of like one of the last jobs I had before going into the online world. I also, became a nutritionist in the meantime. I went back to school for a little while and got my nutrition diploma. And so I've always had a really strong interest in health and wellness. That's very important to me. So I did that for a little bit on the side as well. And then I got into email marketing in 2007, and it was, yeah, I really feel like that was where I was supposed to be. That's what, I'm most good at. And it's definitely lucrative financially. It's hard to, once you get a taste of that, it's hard to ever do anything else. So,
Yeah, yeah. But you're forgetting about your modeling career.
oh, right. I was a model. Yes, I was a model.
Don't
That
forget
was way
that.
back as well. Yeah. Yeah. And I did get to travel the world a bit doing that. Um, and yeah, I did that that was also, it was like kind of a part-time thing that I did on the side for many years in my 20s. So yeah, I always forget. Someone will comment on I have some old pictures on Facebook, and every once in a while someone finds that album and then comments, and they pop back up. So
Yeah, I saw that album. That's pretty.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. Hmm. So I want to know, how did you start working online? How did you find it?
Somebody I knew was doing it, and I expressed interest, and he mentored me. So he taught me basically everything he knew, and that's how I got in. So I had a mentor. I didn't do any like schooling or anything specific like that. I had somebody kind of show me the ropes, and that's basically what now I do for people, right?
Yeah,
So
it's just beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah. And what made you and Mike start our community? Hello?
oh yeah, you cut out for a little bit there, but you asked me something. What did
Yes, yes, yes. I asked you, what made you and Mike start our community?
so when I met Mike, he was a business coach. He was just coming out of the corporate world and starting his own coaching um, program and company. And so, and I have, of course, had the internet marketing experience. So we decided to combine our skills and basically, teach people to get, help them get into the online world. And yeah, that's why we decided to do it. We wanted to, have something that, do something together. When we met, um, Mike was working and he traveled a lot for work, and we wanted to spend our more time together, and so that's kind of was our motivation
Yeah.
for starting this, so that we could spend more time together. And now we help other families do the same. I mean, there's so many people out there that have children or have different work shifts where one parent comes home and the other one goes to work at night, kind of thing. They swap and they never get to see each other. So and I know what that was like, because when we first met, we didn't see each other that often. So that was our main motivation.
Yeah, that's a typical problem nowadays, right? On
Yeah.
family. And
Yeah. It's really hard to survive on one income. So most people now, both parents work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'd love to hear about your trips. Where did this business take you and Mike? And where is your favorite office in the globe?
Well, we've been all over. Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of working online. You get, it doesn't really matter as long as you got Wi-Fi. You can go anywhere in the world and work from there. And we've done that. We've been to Iceland. We've been to Peru. We've climbed, done the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. And there's even Wi-Fi in the middle of the Amazon rainforest we discovered. Limited, but it is there. They would turn it on for 4 hours a night at the eco resort we were staying. So, I mean, we were able to work from all over. We've been to Europe. We've been to the States a lot. And, next on our list, I think we're going to go down to Australia at some point soon.
Italy?
And yeah. I've lived in Milan already. So, but yes, I do want to go back to Italy as well.
Wow, we have business.
Yeah, when I was modeling, I was in Milan for 6 months.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so what's your favorite office? Where?
I have to say, I really like the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And they give you a waterproof case for your cell phone, and so you can actually even work right from in the Blue Lagoon. You've got your phone around your neck in a waterproof thing, and you can work away. It was amazing. We were in there for hours and hours. So that's definitely up on my list.
Yeah, that's on my list
Sedona
too.
is also really nice. If you've ever been, I don't know if you've ever heard of Sedona, Arizona. It's where they have all the really red rock in Arizona. It's really pretty as well.
Yeah. And you were able to work there too.
Yeah.
The beauty of our online business, right?
Yeah. You can work in the desert. You can work in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, you can see behind me here, we live on a tiny little island off the west coast of British Columbia in Canada. And even here, our internet's not as strong as it is in the city, but it's good enough that, I'm able to do this interview, and we're able to run our business from here as well. So, and we originally bought this as a vacation home, and then we decided, well, hey, we don't need to live in the city. Why don't we just live out there? So that's what we do. We live here now.
Because you can.
Yeah.
You're basically living in paradise there.
Yeah. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear construction in the background, but we bought our dream location. The home is nice, but it wasn't our dream home, but we're turning it into our dream home. So there's a whole crew here outside working right now.
Wow. Look at you. Congratulations. Living the dream.
Yeah.
So what impact did your life get from our private community? How did it improve you personally?
For me personally, I think, like, I wasn't as much of a people person before kind of starting this business. I didn't realize it would grow so fast and touch so many lives from all different people, all over the world.
Yeah.
And so it's really, for me, that was the most amazing thing, is just to meet so many amazing people and connect with all different cultures, and you know, we've traveled to meet people that we never, you know, we only saw online. I mean, there's some people we worked with for, you know, a couple years before even ever meeting in person, right? So and that's been really amazing because you really feel like you know them so well already, so then when you meet it just feels like normal, right? It's almost like an online family. And that's been the best part for me, and that's what really opened my eyes, because I was very what I was doing before starting this was email marketing, which was very lonely. I worked mostly by myself. I talked to a few people on, you know, on Skype and stuff like that, like remotely, but I didn't really interact with the amount of people that I do now. So
Yeah.
it's brought me out of my shell. So I think that's the best thing. I used to have you know, ups and downs. I think most people do, and I don't feel like I have the downs really anymore. So
Yay.
that's good. Yeah.
For me too, I actually experienced that as well because I am shy too. I was. I I actually didn't I never enjoyed being on video. And now
Yeah, and neither did I.
yeah.
Yeah, neither did I. I mean, even when I was modeling, it's just you're not required to speak, right? You just got to look good. So you know, it's easy to pose for a picture, but I didn't ever feel comfortable on video like this.
Mm-hmm. So I know you guys are making six figures a month now, but I want to know how much was your first income when you started this
My
business?
very first,
Yes, you remember?
I think $40. Yeah, but I knew if I could do $40, I could do 100, and if I could do 100, I could do 1,000,
Yeah.
right? And this is in a day, right? Like that first $40 was in one day, and I was like, okay, I see, you know, I knew, and it's all about scaling, and that's the beauty of the online world is you can scale it as big as you want, right?
Yeah.
And it went bigger from there. I mean, it went to $10,000 days, even $100,000 days. I know for some people watching, it's going to sound crazy, but it's happened to me to the point where now even it's so big that even that doesn't excite me as much as it used to, you know? So yeah, it's, you know, because you know you can do it, right? And then you're on to the next goal.
Yes.
So
And we have this amazing system that you built, that you guys built so beautifully. It's well structured. And even if you don't have technical skills or knowledge, it's so doable. Thank
yeah,
you so much for doing that, for
yeah,
sharing.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
So
Yeah.
what's your advice to people who's looking for something online?
I think just start. That's the thing, is that people, I know the biggest regret from almost everybody that comes into this is that they didn't start sooner. Like I hear it daily,
Mm.
especially for people who, you know, might have saw even my personal ad a couple of years ago or something, you know, and then they didn't act then, and then now they get in and they see. I mean, I mean, you know, there's thousands of people now doing this, right? Very successfully. So it's, you know, people always are just like, they kick themselves that they didn't start when they saw that first ad or so.
Yeah, yeah, but it happens. It happens
Yeah.
um, on different. We have different journeys, and I am
Yeah.
actually I am very grateful that I stumbled upon this amazing opportunity. It has changed my life really tremendously, and I
Well,
am and I'm working on my goals. Yeah, I'm very happy and I'm very um,
well, and
satisfied.
that's the part we can't, like, we've created the whole system and the training, all of it's there, but we can't, you know, force people to start. They've got to take that action. So
Yeah,
that's always my advice to people, is to just jump in and see if this is a fit for you, or even this is a really good starting point, even just to get into the online world. And then you might do something else in a year or two, right? But at least this is such a comprehensive system where everything is pretty much done for you, that you can, you know, at least get in,
hmm
get a feel for it, and then,
oh
and you know, people go and create, you can go as big as you want.
yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Darren, for this wonderful birthday gift. I
Oh,
never
you're welcome.
I never thought I'd be able to chat with you knowing how busy you are. And for it to actually happen on my birthday is actually it's freaking amazing.
Oh, you're welcome. No,
So,
it's my pleasure.
oh, thank you. Please do me one more gift and invite them on our workshop tonight, please.
Okay. Um, it's at 6 p.m. PST, and I'll be there doing the chat roll. So if you have any questions, it's a live chat. You can ask me anything you want. And we do webinars every week, twice a week. So definitely check it out. Rhoda, I'm sure will post her link either above this or below this video. So just click on the link and register for our live workshops.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So there you have it, friends. You heard it straight from the ultimate source that you could ever have. Dareen Ewart from Vancouver, Canada. And I just want to say, get an idea of who we are and how it is on the inside. Do your due diligence. And, this is my retirement. And this is my legacy to my kids and to the generations to come. And it can be yours too. So I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.